Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you one and all. Welcome along, welcome to more New Frontier. We've been here a couple of times. This is the third or fourth stream we've done from here. And things have changed because it has been about a month since we were here last. So we're going to take a little bit of a look, but I think we're going to get a service sync in just a sec because Hanson's just had to log out and log back in. So we might just wait for him to go ahead and do that. But welcome along. I think after all the issues I had on the stream the other night, I think things are working, but there was an update to the video broadcast app, which seems to have fixed the issue I had the other day. So fingers crossed, everything is all working out how it should. Looks good so far. But I did avoid trying to do a vertical stream. Although, apparently, thanks to Yoss's comment, I went live on my vertical stream for 40 seconds last night without even realising. So, yeah, there we go. Seems a bit strange. But anyhow, good morning. Got the going this morning. Now we've got Hanson and Tate in here, a couple of our regulars, but we've also got Kikarino and Jimmy joining us today, which is nice and exciting. Nice to have you fellas floating around. Good morning to you all. G'day Yoss, how you doing? Have you around Jayhawks? Trying to boss Nightbot around there, Jayhawk. I like it. I like it. Alright, nice to see you, buddy. Nice to have you here. Amon, welcome along. Good to have you here as well. G'day Tam, how you doing, buddy? Hope all is well. Hope you've recovered from your little journey into the hospital. Hope everything's going well with you, buddy. Hope you're feeling better. Half of a year, this seems low. 6 months is 6 months, mate. Much appreciated. I know you've been around the community much longer than that, so thank you for the support. Craig, good morning to you. Welcome along. That Yoss is here. Good to see you. I see you've been keeping the map directory updated to find your farm. What is it? I don't know what it is now. .game? No. .gg? Oh, no, find your .farm. Adding some of the extra maps that have been coming out, some of the sort of third-party ones as well as everything else. So, which is good. .farm, thank you. Right, the other thing I'm doing tonight, or this morning, is I've actually got my steering wheel set up, so I'm going to give that a whirl and see how that goes. But first things first, now that Hanson's back in here, we're going to go and take a look at what's happened. Now, this is one of the buildable houses that sits up here on top of the hill, so this is all being constructed. Got to clear the site before they built it, but a little bit of, I don't know, home decor, some pot plants, something like that. I don't know, but there we go. That's all done. So let's start off down the side. Or let's start off looking at the map. So as you can see, kind of the core part of the map's pretty done. The homestead farm's probably got a plot up here they might expand into. Might be the next way they go. And then you've kind of got the hill through here, which is getting a little bit harder to do. And then we've got big farm here in the middle, we've got the other farm here on the right side, the big one, the little farm over here. So really the only place for a lot of people goes down this way, bit of space back around this way. But yeah, huge change. Oh, we've got those guys sitting in there. What's that? Tim Potts Lock & Co. Here we go. So lots of things have been happening, but we're going to head on down and harvest these oats over here. We've got the 3 big plots of oats. See all the damage from the hail, which is interesting. But if you remember last time we were in here, this is actually interesting to see. Why do these trees look dead? That's an issue. These were the trees that got planted. If you remember last time, these trees were just, I don't know, this high. They were pretty brand new. Now we've got 23-meter poles. It's pretty impressive. Intriguing though to see that some of them are dead. Haven't noticed that before. Oh, does the hail? So the hail affects the trees? Crazy. Huh. Anyhow, there you go. Hail everywhere. Nearly a year. Nice one, thank you, Tam. It's getting a leg manipulator and anesthetic got put to CPM, which has been a solid 30 hours. Just been right. Good fun. Every so often you are having to increase the angle. Ireland, England, and the Six Nations all square at 10 all. That would have been a good game to watch. Maybe I should go and watch that and then I'll come back. But yes, anyhow, so these guys have expanded down. This is mainly Henson and co. Down a long way, but this is what we're going to be harvesting today. Looks like we've got the swather out, baler, trailer, combine. So we need to keep people busy. Still more logging going on. We've got the logging machine in there. Then heading on over this way. Classic farmers. Looks like they might be. I know they're expanding a little bit in here. They've got some plots over this way. 3 fields. This one's squeezed in here. Not sure what's going on with these rows. Is this poplar? Yeah, there we go. Poplar's meant to be the cash crop, isn't it? But yeah, they're running here. They've got, good to see this, some Argsy Gaming Anywhere object storage floating around in there. I'm not actually far away from releasing my next mod, or submitting my next mod. A rice paddy too. So that built up there. Oh, actually, that's kind of a cool way to decorate around it, putting that paving. But yeah, Kickling Goat Grove has a rice paddy. So we've actually jumped across farms here. So this is, where are we? Kind of actually in it. Yeah, it must be about there's the farm border between the two, between 42 and 43. But yeah, these guys have progressed a lot too. And I'm trying to remember the last time. Productions and all sorts going on. Kind of cool to see. More pastures. So yeah, lots of development. Yeah, just considering this started out as just a map covered in logs 6 weeks ago. What's happening on it? We'll go down, go and have a look back over yonder. I figure out what we're going to do. Check out this road. Ooh, fancy on the old landscaping. There. There was a period of, it was an amnesty period for a little bit of landscaping on the map, so I made use of that. This will build. Yeah, Chad, how you doing? I'm doing good, mate. Doing good. Getting back into some farm sim, although I've got to admit I've been back a week now, and I've been playing a bit. I've actually jumped onto the multiplayer servers a couple of times and just played instead of trying to create any videos. Just a bit of fun doing that. But right, let's have a look. We might see. I'll take some of the swather. Do that. I'm gonna swap tape. I'm gonna run the combine. I'll do the swathing. There you go. Thanks. Seeing I always end up in a combine. But the tough part now will be seeing if I can remember how to use all of this. Use all of this. That turned on. Yep. There you go. Hit button. There we go. Think. Let's figure it out here, bro. Let's see if I put this up. We'll get some courses done. Already got 3 headlands on this sucker. And what did I set up for my items? Yeah. That's my cruise control. Set A button up on something. I think this one might have been unmapped. Let's just quickly see if we can set that up. Farm stick. Can never find cruise control because it's quite near the start. Toggle cruise control. Yeah. It's that button. Save those. No, I didn't want to toggle cruise control. I wanted to toggle the how I work it, didn't I? So go back to delete that one. Toggle. Total steering assist. Okay. Alright, let's try this one. High visibility. What L is? Doesn't want to let me use L. It's really interesting. Come on. We'll save that and we'll go for it. Button hasn't worked either. What's going on with this? Why that won't work? I have to figure that out. Oh well. Oh no, I've had it working before. What's happening? Anyhow. How's the Gold Coast? Gold Coast was good, Chad. It was hot. Stinking hot. Football tournament the boys were playing and that I was coaching was successful. We all the teams competed really well. I wonder if that's because I had I unbound my cruise control. Sorry. I get this all working. Stick. I completely took cruise control off and didn't hear anything. See, here we go. Let's try. Where was it again? Oh, that's not the right one. I thought steering assist was H. It's AI worker. Oh. Oh no, there we go. Got it working. I'm working cruise control. There we go. Look at it down. We got there. Post a pic of the CPM in Discord. Kinda glad you can't post the video. The noise you make will scare off wild animals. Interesting. Impressive. Alright, how far are we going? So we've got this field goes. This is quite a small field, relative. I guess we'll break this one out. Could just keep on going straight. That's the one thing with the AI workers don't do though. You could, with course play, you could actually record a field around this and then go back and do the rest of it. So. No MacDom at Llama. Is that right? They do have some cool stuff. Changing view. Okay, cruise control speed up. Okay. Right, sorted. Hey Neil, how you doing? Good to see you, mate. Yawn. Do you guys also have a loading screen at 100% loading the bug with shaders and planning? I don't have a bug. I thought they were meant to have fixed that with that hot patch they released. But if you are running 4K and you have a texture scaling set up, like you have your textures or your resolution scale to 110 or 120%, try bumping that down, see if that fixes it. because that was one of the issues. I also had someone who had an issue with the Steam version of the game getting files needed verifying, so check that out too. I saw you made a cameo in a couple of Farmer Cops scenes, Yos, walking around looking at the machinery. I think he used you for scale. He didn't do a very good job of hiding Neil. So they added in a step with the loading, so when you load you compile your shaders rather than doing it afterwards. But they've also added in, basically, if you don't, but something on the patch made it that it was causing games to not load if you had a 4K monitor or a higher resolution and then it was scaled above 4K. It couldn't handle the resolution you were trying to render the game at. So it needs a bit of a tweak. Talk like the in-game person. There we go. Alright, let's just got this a little piece and if I can put it in straight. Drop it in a way that looks like get a lag, just as I'm trying to do something precise. And I can drive. There we go. Might have worked. So, compared to J-Body's a giant. That's true. Very, very true, Neil. How are you, anyhow? You good? Welcome along, and good morning to you all. Hope you're all doing well. I'm very foggy morning here in the Manawatu. Look at that bug where we're wrapping silage bales. Wrapping silage bales. Wrapping straw bales. Hey Singai, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome along. It's nice to be back. It's nice to be back into the steering wheel. Forgot how easy it was. How easy it made things. Your question to you getting a farm stick, I'm not sure if I want to steering. The Thrustmaster controller I've got, the XR Pro, works really well. However, it's a two-handed operation. So it would be very hard to use that with the farm stick to steer. It wouldn't be as easy as a steering wheel, that's for sure. Not to say you couldn't do it, because the way you hold the controller, you could hold it in one hand, but I think you'd find it really, you'd default to just using the controller. Whereas at least with having a steering wheel, you've got the, you have one hand on the wheel, what I've got here. I would show you, but my other camera's not set up properly. And everything else just running, so. Yeah, particularly forestry would be a big one. Forestry and front loader work would be frustrating trying to do that. So. Let's just have a look here. Just tweak a couple of things. we go. Yeah, I was going to jump into cab and see if we can run in here for a little bit. Frame rates capture. Yeah. So the brake. Last headland pass. Very you sort of notice it's feels like quite a restricted visibility in here, considering it looks like it's got actually more visibility out the back than the front. I suppose that's the driving direction, isn't it, if you're on the road? Very slow to raise and lower that header. And I think it's not going to go down. Are we on the right? We're on the right one. I think if you're going to do lots of forestry as well, Jayhawk, going down the dual controller, dual joystick would be the best part. That would definitely help. Yeah. Trying to get my sun dash working. I'm trying to work. Ourselves in that direction. There we go. All lined up. Been having a little bit of fun. I've joined some guys WRC League. Doing a little bit of racing. I've actually been using the Thrustmaster controller with the little steering wheel on it, because I haven't set up my other steering wheel to use it. So I did alright in the first stage, and then decided yesterday afternoon to finish it off after dinner and after a wine or two, and that didn't go as well as I'd hoped it would. So lesson learned there. It's done. Into it. But if you're interested, WRC on Steam was like 23 New Zealand dollars, and it included the DLC and things. So it's a pretty good deal at the moment. That's it, World Race Centre. Some on one side of the world and they're on the other. Okay, just have to time it right for the raising and lowering that header. Yeah, EAWRC team. Have you got it? You should join the racing league, join the club. It's every week. So they started on Monty. I missed the first week, but it was 6 stages to do this week, which was about 40 minutes of racing time. It didn't take too long. But I basically went into it completely cold. I played the game when I was at FSG's last year, and hadn't played it again since. I think I did part of a stage and a little bit of a shakedown before trying it out this time around. I can, you'll just have to come and pick it up, Yoss. How does that sound? I'll make it for you, you come and get it. Well, the beauty of the multiplayer stuff is it's not actually online, Tim. You just upload, you just basically do the stage, and it gets uploaded. Your time gets uploaded. Yeah, it's under the Sim Racing chat in his Discord. More the merrier. It's going. Hey Waylon, how you doing? You're tempted, aren't you? To come down to New Zealand. So have you seen that new game that's coming from, is it Focus, who make SnowRunner? What's it called? Roadcraft, coming out in May. That looks that's mildly impressed. Yeah, Roadcraft. Does look good, doesn't it? I'm thinking we might have to diversify a little bit on the channel. Try some different things out. It might be one of them. Not dinner time yet. Oh, it's breakfast time for me, Jay. I feel like I've sculled my coffee this morning. Dual price to get down to us. No, I've never tried SnowRunner Team. I kind of jumped on the Thompson bandwagon and kind of sat on that for a long time. Kind of almost feeling like now's a good time to diversify. Is that all? Can you... Oh, that's euros though, right? Week's wages for you, isn't it? I really should get Game Pass. Seems like for what you get out of it, it's some really good benefits. 661 weight. Even. Oh, $660 return or euros return. Holy heck! Next time I'm coming over here, I should book 2 return tickets from Europe, New Zealand, and just use the one leg. Snow runners when I want to crush your spirit. It does look like it could be frustrating, but yeah, this roadcraft looks great. It's kind of a road builder with kind of cross between what mud runner. You can cut trees, so you can create resources, pick up wrecked vehicles and scrap metal and make metal, and then convert that into pipes to be able to rebuild roads and bridges and that. Interesting. Right. Let's fill the plane. You know there's never only 2 seats left, right? You book that flight and go, right, there should only be 1 free seat. You can guarantee there will be more than 1 free seat. Good evening, Mr. Haythornthwaite. How are you doing? Pleasure to see you. 28 hours, that's not too bad either. Although that'll only be to Auckland. Yes, so you'll have to rent a car or catch a train or buy a whole lot more. I make it sound like it's attractive catching a train in New Zealand. Not easy. Thanks, Kings. Good morning, Bender. How you doing? Welcome along. We're taking a look at your plot of land before us, giving the folks at home a rundown on what everyone's been up to around here. How much it's changed since I was last time. I wouldn't pick him up. Ah, Hanson's gone. What happened, Hanson? She'll be there in a flash if you said that. Not so much in trouble, but the last day we were in Australia, I managed to get sunburnt and it's just started peeling. Very irresponsible. With the try to look, Cop always pays a lot more for hotels here. Oh, he pays more if he's booking them than if you book them. It's funny, isn't it? They try and fleece the tourists. It's just local costs. It's 6 hours away, Jay, so no. Didn't go fast enough. Now, did I notice before, this cut in reverse? It does too. Anyway. Right, what, 1 more pass? 1.5 passes? Not much more to go. Snowrun is only a ball like when you're playing solo, when you've got 2 or 3 others playing with you. It's super fun and chill. Concentrating and actually running down the right path would help. That's right, Bender. But Ben joining into his farm, and then we will have Hanson's going to have to rejoin too. So we'll have a little bit of a sync going on here in just a second. Let's see if it's still rolling right now. Camps out of date. That could be the story. 19 levels of sync. I know it's going to be a little bit of a sync simulator going on here in a sec. No, don't see it now. That could be another day figuring that one out. Oops. So while we're sitting here waiting for the others to join back in, obviously big news this week was. Okay. Did to make it in there or not? Okay, Hanson did join too. Was Farm Sim VR coming out at the end of the month. A little bit of a surprise coming there. Standalone game, developed on a separate engine to Giant's Edge. So interesting to see how that's. Well, I can see how it's been received. It's kind of gone down a little bit. How I thought it would. Reactions basically being what I expected. Why do that when the current game's not working properly? But the biggest thing if you've read my Facebook post about it would have been great to have some of those features added in. You know, the things people have wanted in the base game, like being able to change tyres or increase a bearing or something like that. Some of those kind of things would have been great to be able to do in the base game. So, time will tell. Maybe something we'll be able to do in the future, who knows? Yeah, detonating, I know, right? Is it moddable? Who knows? Probably not. Probably not, because it runs on the Meta Quest. It'll be like the mobile version of the game in that regard. It's a nice card. Right. Let's see if I can do what I tried to do before, which was to just swath down in a way that make me pick it up. And a single pass. We will see. So yeah, while it's frustrating when there's still issues with this game with bugs and things like that, which they are working out, they're getting rid of them. Credit. I think just the timing was a little bit off. Notwithstanding that, it is good to see them trying to develop the game further, come up with new ideas, not just rest on their laurels with what Farm Sim's been for the last 50 years. 26. But we'll see. Time will tell. It's made me want to buy a VR headset though to try it out. Alright. Big field now. Let's jump into this one. See how it goes. Into it. It's one down, 2 to go. And these two are pretty much exactly the same size. Kind of done, what? Quarter of what there is total, maybe? A fifth if you go based on plot sizes. Oh man. I started cooking dinner for you though, Yoss. I ordered it as well, but you were coming to pick it up. You would do that to me. Maybe he's coming. Maybe be right back next thing he pops up next to me. That'd be impressive. 28 hours done in a minute. Big long passes. I'm pretty boring. I have to change my work outfit. Stuck on the default one too many times. Alright, so Ben just jumped in. What's he doing? He's hanging out down here at the moment. Put Bender to use. Snack for the travel. He didn't. I came dinner to have as a snack for the trip. Right, I'm going to try something a bit different actually. Don't drink and rally. Thank you, Amy. We've had that. I just had that conversation. What I shouldn't have done, I think my biggest problem was I just jumped straight. I didn't even try and do one stage or something in a single player before doing it. Outside dev, I just went straight into the event. I was like, let's get it over and done with. I did alright without having done much. But I got to admit, when you're doing a rally like Monty, which goes from dry to damp to icy, it was a learning curve. You never practice. At least I never do either. Right, so what I'm going to try, if I spin around now, just going to try and take the headlands off. Headlands off each end, and then we've just got big long up and down rows to deal with. It's turning at the ends. That's my plan. We'll stick with it, we'll see what happens. So I've been, instead of playing the game as well, I've been working a little bit more on some mods. I've got if you remember in Aussie No Man's, I had that supply bunker for fertilizer, lime and stones. Well, I finally got that pretty much finished off and ready to upload to Mod Hub. It's just a couple of people having a look at it and testing it. Mark's one of them. Hanson's got a copy. So once I've had a bit of a play with it and said, yeah, it looks alright, we'll throw it to Giants and see what they say. So it includes yours got rejected. What did you have, Amy? It's a shame. I do wonder if mine will get rejected too, but we'll see. What have I got? So I've got the multi-bunker. Sorry, I was just completely losing train of what I was talking about. Barriers. Yeah. It's annoying. What was the justification for that? So it's got the multi-bunker, which is what one I used on Aussie No Man, so the bulk buy for fertilizer, lime and stones. And then I had an individual bunker for lime, fertilizer, stones and manure. So we'll see. Hopefully because it's a pack and it's got different options in it. Might be alright. Too many similar. Yeah. I've also been learning how to build fences for placeable fences. If anyone's familiar with New Zealand fences, where we have what we call a 7-wire post and batten, 7-wire batten fence. I've got a model for that working. It is working. I haven't textured it or anything yet, but the only thing I can't get it to do is each segment doesn't line up, so the wires look like they go, and then at the post they join like this instead of being sloping with the terrain. If you would build it on a steep slope, so I need to try and figure that out. Did you ever set that example for object change so you can make configurable sizes? No, you didn't. I mean, you may have, but no, you didn't. Loki was talking about that too. I was messaging him at one stage when I was doing object storage, and he was suggesting something similar. You can configure it. Well, I asked him what did he say, but basically you could use the way he does the universal autoload, but it would make it PC only. So if you can do away with this console as well, that'd be pretty cool. Right, you can still on this end, and then we'll be running up and down. How many people are using wheel for WRC? Most people are using wheels, I think. Tam, I've only used a controller now because I literally bought the game on Thursday and downloaded it. It's 100 gig, it's a good game. So I haven't had a chance. I don't have physically. I don't have the space to put the T248 wheel out here as well. So I need to figure that out. Too much to do. Enough time to do it. I'll have a look. Let's come on. Way down there. I'm just making sure they weren't running along this end pass. Get into each other's way. Have you uploaded those, Yoss? Are you submitting them? Eldar, I must say good morning to you, mate. Good morning, welcome along. I saw your post saying you just bought a Logitech wheel, and then Speed Nation had a big special 50% off the T148 and 248. So I wonder if that means that there's Thrustmaster are going to bring replacement models for those out soon. Who knows? All during the holidays. Nice. G'day, Kiwi Sun Farmer. Good morning to you, mate. Welcome along. Certainly is an early start. Right, that's my 3 headland passes done. So, we're on the big ones. On the big rows. Gone for the case scene outfit today. I've got the head on and then my quad track game on controller t-shirt. It's pretty cool. A little design on those. I think pretty much everyone who was at the event over there. Picked up one of these t-shirts. All four you have pending. Busy boy, yes. The dirty bit. What's the counter one? Does that count? You said for wrapping, does it count how many bales you've wrapped? Same way the bale counter works, does it? Exactly. Nice. So what other implications would it work for? Trees would be interesting, counting how many trees you've cut down. It just counts. Cultivated. Okay. Would you do that by fields or acres? Because at the moment, what you can measure how many acres or area you've cultivated or whatever by. Oops, you can do it by farm, can't you? Like total area, but not individual. Maybe the game uses the overall stats that's all saved. For the implement. Nice one. Hey Scooter, how you doing? Pleasure as always, hope you're well. Extend it to right to the implement. Cool. So what would you have to write that data to the vehicle's XML? Is there some way you can link the stats between? Look at that. Allow me understanding how this would all work. You proud? What's keeping you busy at the moment, Scooter? Are we working on any mods? Anything exciting in the works? At least to own real loan mods. Sure they will come. One thing to do with a lot of those, oops, yes it happened. We end up with a little row here, which I didn't see. Auto load into mod hub. There's a couple of auto load traders in mod hub, isn't there? Pallet is on auto load pallet. Ah, cool. Be good. Should update. Yeah, one thing's with those ones like the loan ones, if you find out who modded it for 22, go and see if they've got a GitHub, because sometimes they release their beta version like Courseplay and AutoDrive. Speaking of which, I saw Courseplay updated today, so hopefully that corrects the issues that came with the latest patch. One submitted carport and 3 versions, just a shed, pallet storage, and tool shed workshop and water supply. Nice. Awesome. Yeah, I'm looking forward to downloading that and testing that out, because I was going to do some videos on Calmston and it was relying on Courseplay working. Not fully relying, I could use the in-game AI, but I wanted to try and use Courseplay. Let's see. Base game pallets no longer have the needed triggers, so I'm actually adding those to your models. Ah, you're having to add the base, you're having to add them in as a mod. See if they can pick that up in one go. Might be a stretch. Start from scratch, you get all the equipment. I've heard that you get all the equipment that's at the dealership or something, don't you? Update for liftable pallets. Ah, so did they change something in the patch that changed liftable pallets? That's frustrating. All the new farm stuff. Ah, okay. You've got 2 maps being worked on. I've seen one, Amy. I didn't know you had 2. What's it? You've already released liftable pallets, though, haven't you? Oh no, you've got liftable bales. That's what I'm thinking of. Works and forks, nice. Of the same area? Now you've sent me shared some images of the area you work in. Right, I gotcha. That would auto-load on console, then require your mod. I hear ya. So much to take in. One from England and the other from Scotland. Yeah, workers and Millennium Farmer get a 4X. That would be good. Still to see if 4Xs work on console yet. We haven't seen anyone. We've seen one 4X on Odd Hub. We haven't seen anyone try to push that with Giants yet. Nice if they could, but unlikely. I'm not holding my breath. Completely flat and empty 4X, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't need to be complicated and have lots of detail in it, right? $1,200 cows. Wow. That's a lots of grass. Four times No Man's Land or Western Wilds. Four times like that would be great. It's a real life fun. Interesting. Interesting. No, we're not getting wrapped silage bales. Oh, straw bales, sorry. Full wraps all. It's not good when I'm feeling tired at 8 in the morning. It's been a long day. a reed farm going on, really, isn't there? Okay, smacked on Massey, J&M, Good. Bender over there's mulching the field we've harvested previously. Just the truck through too. Sorry, saw a vulture yesterday, which was basically this similar sort of macked on red, real deep raw red. It looked really good in real life. A decent with tedder behind it, which was also red. Just a really nice combination. I don't know if there's any. Is there any options on the vultures? I'd say. Let's go this way. TUV. It's kind of a vulture red. It was that one there. So that was that one. Oh no, it was actually funny, isn't it? That one's darker, but when you see them in here, it looked lighter. But yeah, it was kind of that kind of red. Looked real good. Could have even been a T series. Yeah, real nice. Real nice in real life. Hey Nismo, how you doing? How am I cheating? Please enlighten me as to my ways. Had a delivery from one of your friends at Mainfreight yesterday, Nismo. Or the day before, Friday. We were looking to repair our kids' trampoline we've had for 10 years, and the safety net and mats on it getting a bit worn and that, so we were looking at replacing the net and the mat and getting a new one. And so when we were looking at where we got it from originally, they had a decent amount saved off a brand new trampoline. And so by the time we'd got the nets and the mat, it wasn't that much more to get a brand new trampoline. So actually got that and built that yesterday. It's a family exercise. It's a test in our family relationships, or we can build a trampoline together. Anyone know how to completely remove an input device from 25? It decided it wants my space mouse to be the primary input device, not my gamepad, so I can't use any front loaders until I remove it. That's a good question. If it keybind, you could just go through and remove all the keybinds for that device, and then see if it'll. Depends if you got the keybinds on your gamepad already or not. You do it when you... I don't know, actually. Just play jump around on repeat. No. Some bent models at Aldi, only €5 for a nice. That's cool. I'm excited to carry on building. Actually, this would have been a good stream to be building some telehandler, actually, considering the size of these fields and what we're doing, but looking forward to getting into some more of that on Wednesday. We're progressing. It's good. Progress is good. So halfway through, and we're probably halfway through. Working from home next Wednesday. Nice, that's good timing. Actually, next Thursday is a public holiday in New Zealand. It's a Waitangi Day. It's like our, I don't know, national day. Independence Day for America and whatever else other places celebrate. Australia Day for Australians. I've noticed how Australians are all really, how they name it, like Australia Day is for Australia. Things are just named like what they are, like the red-bellied black snake, the red-bellied black snake. Redback spider's a redback spider. Not a lot of creativity coming out of Australia, must admit. I wonder if that harks back to their convict days where the people who colonised Australia weren't the most intelligent. Who knows? See how many people I can offend. And we're prisoners, right? Exactly, Jay. There we go. So we're on the same wavelength. We dropped a bale right here. Can't get good help these days. Naming it simple seems good to me. It's better than some of the names, right? Tried removing all keybinds, but I wanted to use it for the left front, right front modifiers. Copy it across to 22 keybinds. Let's be another XML you can't find. Is there one that specifies your inputs you have? I'm intrigued now, Peter. Do you have, I'm assuming you're just checking you've got gamepad enabled. I mean, you're right, there must be something somewhere. New Zealand, where is Old Zealand? Old Zealand's, the Netherlands, I think. Dutch origins. It's a Zealand. If I remember correctly. 50 miles from us, there you go. Told you it was close. What sort of pizza you've got? You got pineapple on that pizza, yours? Am I trying to lose and stuff? And steer and drive a tractor from the gamepad but can't do anything that requires those modifiers. That's bizarre. Because I can, like, my normal mouse, I can use for things, like I can look around with my mouse, I can look around with my, I can, if I turn my controller on, I can look around with my controller, so I've got 3 different ways of inputs for doing things. I've even got the look on the, I've disconnected it because it was creeping, but I've got the look on the joystick as well. But yeah, so I've never thought about the fact, can you have the game not recognise it input device? Need some of my hired help to wake up so I can get another coffee made. Tried what, sorry? The ridges, yeah. Yeah, we did that. We did that when we planted red beets on this map. Yeah. Ah. I mean, yeah, I haven't looked. I haven't looked in that much detail. Does it say that in the vegetables? What was used to create ridges? Doesn't say anything in there about adding a fertilizer state. Right. Oh, I see what you mean. I'll have a look at that in a sec. Oh, crops. Yeah, so before sowing the new crop varieties, it's now possible to create ridges with the GF800. This new step not only makes the vegetable field look more realistic, but also adds a fertilizer stage. No, can't say I have. But then I can't say I've done a whole heap of vegetables yet, so who knows? Who knows? MD3 Yos. No, Yos would follow through with that. I just think about whether there is a way to save the device. Have a game not recognise it. Actually, it's very scary what AI can do now. The NVIDIA broadcast software I use can have your eyes always looking at the screen, so I could be looking over at my monitor on this side, but my eyes would AI would make them so that it looked like I was looking there. It is very disconcerting. Put those two together. Good evening, Cher. How are you? Where it's in public. There. Right. I might. What do you reckon? I might go and do some baling. Does someone want to come and we not finish this field. Does someone want to come do the swathing? Might do some baling for where it changes thing. Like your photo. Yeah, it was cool. Very cool. You're looking good in it too. It's funny actually seeing Farmer Cop's vlog and on Llama yesterday, and he showed DJ getting there. getting the outfit on, getting into Rosie, so to speak. Again, words in public sometimes shouldn't speak. Interesting, actually do a test. How much yield do you lose through the hail? Has anyone actually tested that? Really hard to do, isn't it? How do you test one hail spot versus... I guess you count how many hail spots there are. Harvest a field without hail damage, then get hail damage on it, same field state, harvest it. Count how many hail spots there were and see how much yield you've lost. Already looking forward to next year's llama. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I'll just finish this field. Finish this swathing. Just about there. One more pass. Welcome along, everyone, if you're just joining in. We are on the New Frontier multiplayer server. I'm going to turn around at the end here. I'll show everyone who's just joined me. Had a little bit of a look around the map very quickly. Flew around and had a look at the progress since we were last on here about a month ago. Because there's been a lot of land development, as you can expect. I'll have a look at that in just a sec. But that's alright. Yeah, so zoom out here. But we're working up here on the homestead farm. We've harvested 9, we're in 10 and 11 at the moment, got 1 more to go. So you can see this is kind of developed from, we were about here last time, so 4 weeks ago. We were there. Down the bottom here, these guys. I've certainly grown a lot from where they were last time. You can see as well, purple farm here. I've come through and developed quite a bit too, which is very good. So it's nice to see them all growing. Lots of crops. Yeah. So yeah, that's good. It's good to see. Not much left to do actually. Not when I say not much left to do, there's not much of the area left to buy. It's getting chewed up very quick. The words would have been great for driving tree harvest. Now I want to remove the game. Yeah, that's interesting. Interesting. Hang on, Camston. Nice shit. Nice. ETS to ATS2 still important. Would be handy. Right, I am done, Henson. Here's my baler. Right, what are we running? Vulture, after talking about them. Okay. Some guidance steering set up for us. Yeah, look at that. And then the round, this is the greatest mod for Farming Simulator, is the round bale stop. Where the tractor just automatically stops when your round bale is full. It is such a good mod. Absolute must have. Yeah. Yeah, we used it in, I used it in 22. I used it in 22. These bales are coming thick and fast, aren't they? Look at this. Vika. Oh, see, I've lost all my keybinds for my farm stick. I can't. Need to go through and remap all my farm stick settings. I've got nothing there on the front loader. They funded it. Precision farming, I think, was funded by the university and John Deere in partnership, and Giants built it, as I understand it. Alright. Oh. We are stuck here for the foreseeable future. I'm assuming, well, I don't want to go around and muck around with what they've done, but I'm assuming this is the biggest bales that this one will make. Oh, square, round baler. 125. That's the only thing with this baler. One I like. We're using. It's been a modded one. I don't know which one we was using. Oh. Yeah, it was. It was the Pottinger Express, which isn't in here, is it? Oh, and we've got on Calmston's good. That's some decent sizes. Might have to get the trailer. Someone got the bale trailer? Was that? Right. I'm just going to park there for a second. I'm just going to go find the bale trailer. There's some of these bales out. So that we can keep on going with the... so the mulch can get running. Love some auto load. Where are these straw bales going? Are they just going into storage or? Oh, should be able to find it. Oops. One way to get a bale. It's interesting how those bales are stored. Why is it saying we're 99%? Alright. It's just how we can shoot across this field. So we end up here. Ooh. Right, let's get find. Two. Yeah, I know. I couldn't see. No, I couldn't see any straw bales in there. I thought maybe it was you had another one. Straw bales. Maybe. I need to adjust the storage height. That should be stacking a whole lot higher than they are. Oops. Okay, I've disconnected apparently. Apparently I've left. 3, 2, 1, go. No. You can still hear me. That's good. You can still see me too. Hi. I know, right? Sadly. Oh. Thanks, Yoss. Someone else get dropped. Ah, no, they pop up. Just take a second. Right, while that's sinking, I'm gonna go make another coffee. I'll be back in a sec. close the door. Right. Still sinking. Still sinking. Yeah, got a coffee now. G'day Hodge, how you doing? Good to see you. This is a long sink. Right. This is so cool. I know, right? How you doing, Swiss Farmer dude? Let's see how long this takes us. Oh, here we go. Yay, we're compiling shaders. Alright. See what we've got going on. What happened to my trailer? Oh, it's still driving on its own. Right. Now, I don't know if you can actually see the trigger. I need to turn those on, so I don't want to put it on the ground and then have to pick it all up again. Zone markers. Yep. Right on top of them. Right on top of them. Right, I can't remember how to unload this. Let's have a look. Unload bales. Why? Okay, that's to move. Will I be able to move those sideways? Oh, there we go. So unload them that way. There we go. That worked. See, I definitely need to tweak that because those bales should be stacking lots higher. Play around with my stacking heights and do an update. Anyhow, get back into it. How you doing, Hodge? Good to see you. Swiss Farmer Dude, I hope you are well as well. Nice to have you here. Thanks for hanging out through the sink spot. Great to hear it, mate. Right, what are we going to do? Stop unloading. Unloading. Alright, let's get these last three and then we'll jump back into some baling. Alright, we go. Park that there. So many keep lines not working. It's going to be my job today is reset up all my keybinds to my farm stack. Easier just to run to the baler. Where is it? Here we go. There we go. Right, look at that, 67 hours on this. Is that on the baler? It's on the whole combo. The combo. What are we at? Let's have a look. Komatsu, oh that's the trees. 92 hours spent cutting down trees. Look at that, that's nuts. Ultra is the next oldest tractor. The one we're using isn't the oldest, one there is, which is the one that's on the baler, on the bale trailer. Massive. So spin around and pick up that little bit there. You see? No straw left behind. Oh. Right, there we go. I see. If Chinook was driving the harvester, I wouldn't be saying no straw left behind, you'd just be going, nah, we'll pick up what we can. Take what we can. Yeah. Alright, well they just about they finished. Is it one more pass maybe? No, finished. Right, combine's done in this field. To the next one. There's a big jump, 9,000. These bales. Oh, he's gone. Hi, Hanson. Sinkin coming. Sinkin Park, indeed. I wonder, when was the server last restarted? Been up for. No, it's not even showing me doing anything. Am I gonna... Why is that not showing me picking up straw? Ah, I'm out of net. Thank you, Hanson. We have some net somewhere. Is there some net somewhere? Oh, go make another coffee now. Let's see. I wonder if I can show you this while we're doing this. It'll take too long to sink in. So this is, for those interested, this is my this is the bunker that I've worked on. So lime on the side, fertilizer in the middle, stones in the middle. I was going to have just a bulk bunker that you could tip anything in, but I need to make these walls a lot thicker, because otherwise the crop or whatever you're tipping in there clips through it. So I'm going to make that a separate, or I might not do it at all. Got just a standalone one that's fertilizer, lime, manure. Oh, where's the stone one? Oh, there it is, stone. Yeah, that one there as well. So that's the covered one. That's what I used on Aussie Nomads. So we're going to plan. We'll throw those up on ModHub and see what they say. I never released it on 22. I just had it. I used it on 22. While we're waiting for that, and then there we go. We're back. Like the Sim song. Can it not do any type? What the bulk buy? 45 days, probably. I can make it do any type if I wanted it to. I just decided I'd limit it to those. All about the realism. Yes, you can't go and buy random stuff from random places. Right. Is it in the object storage? I was going to ask that. Let's go back and check. Internet proof different. Internet doesn't know what it thinks. Not that. Yeah, it's this one. That's not. It's this one. I don't even know my own mod. Found it. One problem I have had is, and this is going to do it too, is for some reason, and I still have not figured out why, I have to hop in and out to refill anything. It's the same issue I had in 22. I know others have said they've got the same issue. I don't know if everyone else has have it. It's so frustrating. So many people have that issue, Philip, and it's weird. Let's power things back up. And set button, round away. Back into it. You had it at the end of 22 but haven't noticed. See, I had it, and I had it on some save games and not others, so I don't know what it is. If you walk. Maybe both the boys still asleep. Okay. hope you're enjoying it, Share. Love a sawmill that makes the base game planks and boards for wood chips. Tried to edit one to do this, but had interesting results. That should be really easy to do, Peter. All you should need to do is change the recipe in the mod. Hey Alex, how you doing, mate? Favorite Kiwi streaming? I'm doing good. I'm good, thank you. Eggs. The boys both still asleep. Pardon? Out as well? Okay. Well, I'm pleased you're enjoying it, sure. So it's filming 660 at Brewtown last night. It was a really great show. Nice. I haven't been to Brewtown. Heard good things about it though. Lots of people have been to concerts there and said it's good fun. Fine. I'll get there at some stage. Look at this. Got combine unloading into the auger wagon, unloading into the truck. Should be interesting. Looking forward to more of my mods, thank you, Chair. I'm enjoying doing those things actually. It's rewarding when you can figure things out. Kegarino just said no hands. If you know Kegs. Appropriate. Go and check out his channel. And have a look at Jimmy too. Jimmy's with us. He's got a YouTube channel, both of them. Champions of Season 1 champions of the Logging League. Good evening to you, Klaus, or good morning, as my case may be. Let's see, buddy. Let's see if we can get a photo of that. That's not what I want. Do you want to? Oh. Now, haven't I? Okay. We'll make that work. To there. Reset. Alright. Recipe worked, but the input trigger didn't, and it would also make more wood chips at 10,000 litres a second. I don't know why. I would fill its 20 million litre capacity in a few minutes and stop. That's magic. All good, Jimmy. All good. Like to promote those who are part of the community. Lots of people have done it for me, so. Kids are awake. I was trying to figure out if the kids are awake. I can start to hear them now. Been good though. Been a quiet morning. Quiet morning in the household. Man, if I knew how quickly this was making bales, I don't know if I would have been quite so quick to volunteer to bale or a change of scenery. It's been good. Been good. Hey, Jan, how you doing? Great to see you, mate. "9 PM in Bavaria." Well, it's 9 AM here in New Zealand, so 12 hours difference. 9 AM Sunday, of course. For us, alright. Busy. We've chewed through some area actually. You think about how big these are. 16 acres, so basically 5 times that, let's say 60, 70, 80 acres or so. Close to. Any idea if you can swap a harvesting contract by now? Pass. Should try it. How are you? If you have the mod on, you can. Yeah, there's that contracts mod you can, but base game I don't know if you can yet. Swiss Farmer Dude, 5 gifted memberships. Thanks very much, mate. It's very much appreciated. Very generous of you. Mark, Jimmy, Peter, Farms and Bob, and Strody. All very, very frequent and regular members of the community. Great to see you guys all getting some gifted memberships there. Nice one, Swiss Farmer Dude. Thank you very, very much. Much appreciated. That was your goal. How did you make this accurate rectangle fields? I don't know. Hanson, how did you make the field so accurate? Yeah. Lagged out of there. The way I do it, the way I have always done it, and back when I used to play on PlayStation and didn't have things like course play and GPS and guidance steering and all those kind of things, I used to use the heading on the minimap. I can, but why me? But what I'd do, the way I used to do it was basically, what are you doing? Looking what head I'm wearing. Like if I was trying to drive a straight line this way, like down this swath, ignoring the fact I've got lines, but I try and keep my tractor facing at 90. So we're at 83, so using the heading down the bottom. Here we go, 90, a little bit back to the left. A little bit of fine tuning. And once you get that on a good heading, I can't now because we're driving on the swath and it's going to want to bump me off it. But that's how I used to do it all the time. Here we go, 90. So, yeah, it's pretty good. I didn't. Right. There we go. 19.9k subs and few likes and views. Thanks for pointing that out, Swiss Farmer Dude. Yeah, make sure you drop the thumbs up if you haven't already. I know most people do. Fate even made a point of telling me he did it straight away because he forgot last stream and did it right at the end. But, yeah, it's been a struggle, Swiss Farmer Dude. The last, not a struggle, but been slow the last couple of months. Hopefully we can get back into a routine. Like I was saying at the start, I think might try and, you know, this year might see a little bit more variety of things I'm doing on the channel, not just farm sim. That was always my goal when I created the game channel Argsy Gaming. My goal was always to set it up so I could have more variety, not just be farm sim. Oh yeah, yeah. I was also going to do one about the mentor, multiplayer mentors. Will I get to 20k before FSG gets to 100k? It depends who makes the most content, because basically it's as much as YouTube says that it doesn't matter. Like if you don't put a video out, people don't watch it. Like your older content's not being found as much. Start working on the Argsy rules map. Tell her, well, if you're going to do that for 100k mark, then it's plenty of time. Might be 20 farms in 2030. Can't be hard yet. Oh my goodness. We've got a special visitor today. It's not the farm sim guy, it is the race sim guy. Oh, make sure you hit a thumbs up on the race sim guy before you swap to the farm sim guy, please. And you can double down on the thumbs up. How you doing, buddy? On it. Nice. Stu has arrived. It would be interesting to see if you started live streaming for the farm sim guy and you were on the wrong channel. Doing good. Nice. Nice. And his twin. Stig and his twin. So, if you're only just joining us, like FSG is, we've had a busy day. We've harvested, as you can see, harvested field 9, it's already been mulched. We've harvested all of this. I'm just getting the baling finished. All of this has been swathed and harvested as well, so plenty going on. What have we got? 2, 4, 6 more, 6.5 more passes here, but we're making 5,000 litre bales and it does not take long to make a bale. Right. So we go. Close to 20k. I know, right? We were just saying who's going to get first. You to 100k or me to 20k. We've always said it's funny because basically it's stretched out to 5 to 1, but for such a long time it was basically 4 to 1. I think when you got to 20k I was on about 5, and when you got to 50 I was on about 12, so it's just funny how it's worked like that. After that WC Mulrisham hand, I'll have to have a look. Is that the latest video, Dylan? You should have seen mine. I ended up retiring from my stages because I had terminal damage. Serves me right for having a couple of glasses of red wine beforehand. And how many logos RSG is in this tube? It's James May. Yeah, it's yep. least Hammond's crashed a car or two, hasn't he? Rocking the Arksy hoodie. Nice. Nice. I was actually thinking, I haven't looked at your Discord. Are you having admins join? Thought I might download the mods and jump in for a bit. Headspace. See what we do. Mrs. Arksy's gone out for a walk. Kids are floating around, so let's play for a bit. Maybe not for the whole thing. An impromptu locking session. Ugh. No, because I haven't done my keybinds on my arm stick, Mark. Although I could default back to the arm stick, the controller. Away from the toilet. It has deep ditches all around the map, doesn't it, Mark? Frankenmuth. Oh goodness, that's not good. Let's look another way. We're going to run out of bale net again. Hanson, where can I buy bale? Do I have to go all the way to the store to buy bale net, or can I get it from somewhere else? Oh, you're right. I'm probably not gonna. I was gonna try and finish this baling and then probably finish things up. But I need some more bale net if anyone wants to go and grab some. If we have an easy way to buy some. Store deliveries. Nah, there was only one pallet. Store deliveries. Have we got store deliveries on this server? That's me out. Yeah. Where is it? We spawned some. Where is it? Whereabouts? Right. Using our tools. Is Uber Twine not installed? No. I mean, how could that be? Uber farm deliveries. In, out, refund. Is that not going to fill the pass? That percentage. far full. Why is that not going to fill up past that level? Oh. Let's go the other way and see what happens. It's not refilling past all. That'll be enough to finish anyhow. Don't worry about it. You're back. What'd you miss? I don't know. When did you leave? So 13 to 18 will be the next week's stages, won't they? I'll have to try them. Maybe give them a go before we get into it. At least be familiar with them. Can I change cars between weeks? I can, can't I? Or a different car too. Oh, did he? Ooh, Chris Wood got a hat-trick today, Angel. Go, lad. He's doing well. What? That'd push him up the golden boot. Was he getting near the top now? Golden boot. 7-0. Holy moly. Oh, goodness. I don't know what year that is, but it's got Cristiano Ronaldo on it. What on earth is that? How about the most recent year, please? Filter by season. Here we go. 24-25. Third. 4 behind Mo Salah. It's not a bad place to be, is it? What's it? Yeah, third equal. That's pretty cool. On him. Only 1 behind Haaland as well. Hugh Jones, very Scottish sounding rugby player. That is very much a rugby player's name. Did you see? Wait, hang on. You see the Burnley? Not sorry, the Brighton Forest school.
Look, and now the league.
7-0. Chris Wood scored a hat trick.
The Nottingham Forest.
Yeah. Yeah. Right, we
Who's he choosing? Anyone?
I haven't seen the Chelsea score yet.
I might not play today.
No, maybe not.
Oh no, oh wait, no. I'm playing Tuesday.
Oh, you didn't mention the Newcastle score, FSG. For obvious reasons. That's right, man, you'll lose to Crystal Palace tomorrow, and then we'll all laugh again. Or how about some of the Bundy Archie, the Irish centre?
Oh, Wolves? Yes, I'm good.
Robbed. Well, were you?
No, Tottenham was 16th.
No, I haven't watched any of the Six Nations, Stu. Not at all. It's the wrong time of year for rugby, it's cricket season. Oh look, my round bow net was full, but it just wasn't displaying as full. Now it's showing as 4 of 4, anyhow. The not at all sounding Dutch rugby player who's actually from South Africa. It's this farmer dude. Yeah. If only it worked like that, Jayhawk. I think in the future it'd be great. Know what's going to happen. Give me the Super Bowl results next Monday, please. Use my power for good. It would be good for me. Does that count? Being in the US, you still haven't figured out how rugby is played. I'm still trying to grasp some of the technicalities of American football, and do you know the one that really gets me, Dylan, is ice hockey. I've watched many a game of ice. I've even played. I used to play ice hockey on PlayStation, but for the life of me, I cannot figure it out. I've got baseball down pat. Basketball's, it's easy relative to other sports because, basketball's played a bit more globally. Maybe. Swimming confuses you. Yeah, what? Only with hitting. Swimming's like no drowning. That is the aim of the game. I mean, swimming confuses me. If we were meant to still swim, we'd still have gills and webbed feet, wouldn't we? Yeah. Sports are funny. It's like this whole fad of pickleball becoming massive. Like, who actually came up with it? Has it been around for years? Is it a new sport? What's the deal? You don't have gills and webbed feet. Don't you bring your Harry Potter references in here? I'm assuming it's a Harry Potter reference. Isn't Mugles Harry Potter? I don't know. Hey, Mojo. Mojo's joining. I need to stop so I can download FSG's mods. Still no base game swapping harvest contracts. Yeah. I wanted to know if it would give. It'd be interesting because if you did, you'd get extra yield from it, wouldn't you? That'd be probably why they don't. I wonder if that's why they don't. So you don't get the extra 20% yield bonus from swapping. No idea what the mod listing test is doing. Mod listing test, mod testing list. Oh goodness, words escape me today. I got up too early. People swam before Alton probably did. Probably did. Swam, whatever. Exactly. Words just, it's the weekend, you don't need to use proper words. I learned about the origins of here's a word to try and say, Worcestershire? Worcester sauce? It's not Worcester, but that's how you say it. I say it. Apparently, it was some baron or someone went to basically a Liam parent in the end, and said, I want this sort of sauce. And so they made it for him and thought this is a great idea, but it tasted terrible. But they, instead of throwing it away, they put it in the cupboard or in a pantry, and about a year and a half later they found it and pulled it out and tried it, and because it had fermented in that time, it actually had its sweetness and bitterness and all those kind of contrasted flavours. And it became really popular with sailors because it was fermented. It didn't require refrigeration like other sauces did, so they could take it on ships and add flavour to the bland food they had for their weeks-long, months-long expeditions. There you go. History of Worcestershire sauce. For anyone interested, Worcester sauce. The more you know. Worcestershire. Worcestershire. I actually learned that from a podcast I was listening to yesterday. There you go. I won't claim all credit for that. Fountain of knowledge. Worcestershire. Worcestershire. That's probably quite appropriate considering what's been going on here. Yeah. Just try to do this and see what it does to my download. Worcestershire, thank you. Poor Farmer Ben's just come into chat just to tell me how to pronounce Worcestershire. Worcestershire sauce, thank you. Worcestershire sauce. Oh god. Worcestershire sauce. How are you been? Am I applying for UK citizenship or something? No. Not at all. Not at all. Ben is a good egg. Yeah, I was butchering it. I knew I was butchering it. Old Friday, I think he varies between fried and scrambled, Mark. Of course, you met Ben up at in Edinburgh the first time I came. When you guys came up on the floor doing physio, like, nah, please stop. must stretch and do what I'm meant to do, but Argusy's making a mess of it. Funny. Thank you, Ben. He came into Discord just to tell me that. Fair enough, mate. All three. See, buddy. Oh, that's hilarious. Literally jumped into Discord to tell me how to pronounce. Can't even pronounce it now. Worcester. Worcester sauce. There we go. Crikey noodle. Worcester. See how I gotta look at how it's spelled now. But it's spelled Worcestershire sauce is how it's spelled. Worcestershire sauce or Worcester sauce is a fermented liquid condiment. There you go. Anyhow, the things we talk about. things we talk about. W sauce. That's why everyone. Oops. That's why everyone just uses tomato sauce. It exists only for cheese on toast. There you go. Swiss cheese on toast? Ah, goodness. There we go. This seems to be the way on cheese and toast. Cheese on toast. I'm gonna have to try that now. Funny. Okay, Kartik, how you doing, mate? Oh, why do I keep on putting my hand on the steering wheel and it goes offline? Kartik should know he works there. Where do you work, Kartik? Liam Pierens. Worcester Shores. There's a comedian I love watching, Matt Rife. If you've ever watched him, he does. He had a Netflix special. He does a segment of his comedy shows is called Crowd Work. Basically, a little bit like Jimmy Carr does with the whole heckling and that sort of thing. But he'll interact with the audience for a period, and he's done whole videos just on his crowd work. But he was in the UK, and he was trying to pronounce a girl's name, and her name was Lorna. And he's like, Lana, Lorna, Laura. It's like, that's what I'm saying. She's like, no, Lorna. Then he starts taking the mickey out of how English pronounce water. Bottle of water. Anyhow. He can be offensive, as most comedians can be, so take it with a grain of salt, but it's quite funny, I quite enjoy it. Bottle of water with your Worcester sauce. You're from Worcester originally, Tim. Funny. Talk about food and Kartik's here. What are you saying, Ian? Man's allowed to enjoy his food. If you weren't so tall, you'd probably be the same. Just stretched out. Good times, right. I've got the mods downloaded for FSG server. So we might go and float around for a while. Ah, so it's interesting. So when I tab out of the game... Huh? What's going on? The water in Mallorca don't sound like it oughta. Oh, the old... Yeah, I see what you're saying, the old Heineken ad. I do remember seeing that. Majorca. The water in Majorca don't sound like it oughta. Majorca. So I couldn't pronounce Mallorca. You live and you learn, don't you, right? Right. Just about done. Finish this field, and that will be us. We have something to eat. And then figure out what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. Gloucester. Gloucester. Come to New Zealand. Come to New Zealand. And how Worcester sauce was made. Chill out. It's all in good fun, sure. Right, go down and get this last little footsie down and you're done. Use Worcestershire sauce to catch you there. Can you pronounce this? I would think that'd make most people aliens. No, New Zealand's full of fuckers. Whakatane, whangarei. Waipukurau. What's the one that people always get? Whakamaru. Whakatū. Humans can't does that right. Gotcha. So Scotland, but they aren't place names. I know, I remember. What was that one you showed us? I can't remember when we were driving down to Manchester. How do you pronounce that? They aren't place names. Good. Love hearing people trying to say Māori place names. Nah. I can't remember it. It was a place on them. Yeah, I can't remember. Anyhow. Hey, Yoran, how you doing? That's Ecclefrickin. Is that it? Pretty sure it was that one. Right, there we are. Straw done. I'm not going to bother about those little bits behind us. We will call that quits. Whangapara. Hey, Chinook's been lurking. How are you, buddy? There's a place in France called Condom. Has anyone seen that the road trip you can do from in the UK, which starts at like the top of Scotland and ends up down at the English Channel, and it goes to a whole lot of inappropriate named places? That's quite funny too. Right. On that note, that has been a very fun and productive stream, all in one. I'm just going to jump out of here. You got to have a laugh, right? But yeah, got that. That one's harvested and mulched. This one's all harvested, baled. Need the bales picked up and mulching. This one is. I've only got what, 5 passes left with the combine. We all done. That needs baling. So yeah, like I've said, I always say, if anyone wants to join a server and have some fun, just come and jump in here. There's usually, I keep an eye on these servers. There's normally people on here. So if you don't know what to do, just jump in. Someone will have something for you to do, or can help you out with something. We've got Calmston Farm set up now as a single farm. So again, always something to do. See, it's like Bender Downs here. Mojo, sorry, actually doing some land clearance. So yeah, things are happening. So make sure you come and join in and lend a hand. Bender out there as well, doing some driving, clearing some trees. There's some big ones too. Massive. Right. So yeah, always something to do. Jump in. We also have Vintage Oaks is still up and running on FS22, so 3 servers. There's still Riverbend Springs as well, but maybe that might be time for that to change to something else. We'll wait and see. There we go. Thanks, everyone. Is that 3-hour drive from top of Scotland to south of England? Something like that. A bit more than 3 hours. Yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed that. Anyhow, jump over in half an hour, and Mr. FSG will be live from his Frankenmuth server, which they are setting up. It's been a busy week of servers being configured because he's gone through and done one on Calmston and one on Cheeky Badger, or whatever the name of that is in German, I think it is. So, yeah, keep an eye out for keep an eye out for that. But yeah, jump across. 10 o'clock he's going live, so make sure you go and see. Let's just have a look. Is there any Mr. Rusty Money was live before? Still going? Yes. If you're looking for something to do in the next half hour, jump over here and go and check out Rusty. Let's just have a look if I can redirect you to there. I can, right. We're going to save that. Do that. The brother to RSG. There we go. Right. There we go. Make sure you hit the thumbs up if you haven't already dropped a like on the stream. It's much appreciated if you do. Otherwise, Swiss Farmer Dude, thank you very much for those 5 gifted memberships earlier on as well. Very much appreciated. But yeah, have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll be live again on Wednesday. I'm trying to work on some videos. We might be a couple across the week. We'll see how we go. But yeah, hope you guys all have fun rest of your weekend. Enjoy your week. And we'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye.